Do you have a magnetic attraction to crystals? Yeah, me too. Hi, Denny Van here. I am a hypnotist and transformational mentor, and I help people accelerate their personal and spiritual growth. And today we're going to be talking about this attraction, this magnetic attraction we have with crystals. Not only that, but how they are in our bodies. We have crystals within the brain and within the ears and how they work in the body. And then we're going to talk about a little bit the 7 crystal systems. A little bit of quick history about crystals. Historically, crystals were used as a form of medicine and with philosophies borrowed from Hinduism and Buddhism. And crystals are mentioned throughout the Bible. And even though they're thought to promote, this flow of good energy, it is also believed to help the body and the mind rid itself of this negative energy, this energy that's flowing, and it helps the body process that and rid it. And so it has been shown to help with both physical and emotional benefits. There are physical and emotional benefits to using crystals. So let's just talk a little bit about the crystals in the ears. And for some people, they may experience dizziness easily if they move their head in a direction, because these crystals within the ears help the body balance its equilibrium inside, knowing when it's in balance. And sometimes these tiny little crystals can get dislodged and end up somewhere within the ear canal system and can cause a feeling of being out of balance. And there are techniques that you can do. Definitely do your own research, talk to your doctor, and as a massage therapist, we have a craniosacral protocol that we use to help the body process that crystal that was dislodged, so that you're no longer feeling the effects of being dizzy. So right there within the body, we have crystals right in our ears. Next, they're finding that there are crystals throughout the brain, and these crystals are called magnetites. And it's in crystalline form throughout the whole brain. And it's particularly high, has high concentrations of it in the cerebellum part of the brain and in the brain stem. So we have this magnetite in our brain, and they're only recently discovering this. This is from like 2019 that they're discovering this. And they're finding that this magnetite is produced within our own cells. And researchers are just learning that first of all, we have these magnets in our brain, and we know, many of us studying the law of attraction talks about how we are sending and receiving transmitters. Well, transmitters require magnets or crystals in order to send a frequency and to receive a frequency. We have both. We have both the ability to send a frequency and receive these frequencies. So this could be why so many of us have this strong magnetic attraction to crystals. And I did a quick post in a very large group on Facebook, and this group has 357,000 members. And I asked, do you have a magnetic attraction to crystals? How do you use them? what are your favorite ones? And some of the responses were so amazing. But most people say, yes, I collect them, I give them away. Sometimes, I personally find them to be amazing. I can stare into a crystal for hours, pondering its secrets, its crystalline form, how it contains it. And others are saying that, and so many showed me pictures of their favorite crystals. We have all kinds of one. We have some moonstones, some quartz, all kinds of amazing crystals that they showed me. And moldavite seemed to be a favorite one, as well as pink quartz and amethyst. Those seem to be the top 3 favorite crystals in this post. And so many people were following because they wanted to learn more about crystals, and they recognize this own draw that they have within themselves to crystals. And so using crystals and understanding how they're used, how you activate them, what role you give them to play. And this is an agreement you make with them. And some suggest go to a crystal site and check out as many as you can, and just go with the ones that you're drawn to, and then learn about that one that you're drawn to in ways that you can use it. This is a wonderful way to get your feet wet and learn about these beings. There are a lot of cultures out there that consider these crystals to be beings. And wonderful love crystals I started collecting when I was a kid. My family had a cabin, and we would go diamond hunting and would find some diamonds, and they're showing like a wand type crystal, which looks fascinating. I love my collection. This is just absolutely wonderful. And again, so many of you responded, and thank you for sharing that. And I also wanted to tell you about that there are 7 crystal systems. So if you learn the crystal systems, you can begin to learn more about crystals. And we'll have these spelled out for you here. But the first one is logical. It's cubic. You have a cubic square crystal, and you'll find those as you start to look. It's like in nature, how can a cube form? But this is how crystals form. Then we have hexagonal or hexagonal, either way. So you began to add sides to the crystal, then a trigonal and tetragonal, and then orthorhombic, I hope I'm pronouncing these right, and then monoclinic, and then triclinic. So these are the 7 crystal systems. And so all of these crystals will fall under these one of these 7 systems. And so, if you think about it, when magnets line up, they create a frequency. And if we allow these frequencies to be within our energy field, it can actually raise our vibration just by having the crystal in the field, within your energy field. Then you can activate it and set an intention for it to do something. Like this guy, this wonderful piece of selenite. I found this in Wisconsin in a tiny little town. But this guy, I ask him to absorb any negative energy. So this is my therapy room that I'm in. And so I tell this guy, please absorb any negative energy. He loves his job. I never have to clean him or rinse him, but I do. He loves the moonlight. It's his favorite. But, you end up having a relationship with these beings. That's how I see them. And now science is just now catching up. And with that said, I would love to know, what's your favorite crystal? Which crystals are you drawn to? What do you use them for? And then don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I look forward to seeing you next time.